Hi there and welcome to this bonus episode of the Gazette's Hockey Inside Out show. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette, joined by my former Canadiens teammates and 1986 Stanley Cup champions, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. Knuckles, after Tuesday night's 5-4 shootout loss to the Flyers at the Bell Center, Brendan Gallagher had 0 goals in 13 games. He did have 7 assists, but are you concerned that he's not scoring goals to start this season?
No, listen. You got to get, you're not always going to come out flying and get this great start. He's a guy that's been consistent his whole career. We saw him during the pandemic. Everybody's worried about him, like, oh my God. And he bounced back big time last year. Yeah, he's getting a little older, no question. And, I'm not concerned about him. His leadership qualities, his stature in this organization and team. Of course, you got to bring it. I get it. But, he had 3 hits last night, played 11 minutes. Trying to get involved. I'm not worried about him. I'm sure they'll start to come from him. And if they don't, there's still a role here for him, no question.
Rick, what do you think? Yeah,
I agree with Knox. I mean, look at he's there every shift. He's there every game. He's not finding the net right now, but he brings a lot to the group, and he does his very best, and he'll never change, and maybe he'll start to find a few goals here and there, but he brings a lot of other ingredients to the game that helps the team, and you know what you're going to get from him. That's going to continue. That will never change.
Well, Marty St. Louis tried to help Brendan Gallagher offensively. He took him off the line with Jake Evans and Josh Anderson and moved him onto a line with Kirby Dach and Zachary Bolduc. With Evans, nearly all the faceoffs or starting faceoffs are in the defensive zone, giving Gallagher maybe a better chance to get more offensive zone starts, and hoping that that'll help him.
Well, listen, he's trying something. He's trying something, right? He's trying to do something else with him, and they were a great line last year, right?
Yeah.
And here it is, he's playing with someone else, and that usually doesn't bother a guy like Brendan, and I'm sure it's not bothering him, but he just seemed to fit with those other two a lot better. And we'll see. It's still early. You want to be able to listen. I played with Cabo and Bob all that time. We were so used to each other, right? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden you get switched up. It's like, oh, okay. And, you got to adjust to new guys and their tendencies and what they do. I'm not worried about it.
Rick, you've been a coach also, assistant coach of the Canadiens. But when you have a guy like Gallagher with that work ethic, do you cut him more slack? I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but do you just keep going with him because you know the effort's going to be there?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about his personality for years now, and it's contagious what he does. Quality guy. He's great in the room. He's great outside the room. He's great on the ice. He's a battler, and he's a quality guy on your group. And it's an important piece of this group that they have. He's showing a lot of these young guys the dedication and commitment that he's made over the years. And some of that stuff will rub off on some of these kids, and it's all good.
There's no doubt one of the most respected guys in the room, Knuckles. He also has the respect of Marty St. Louis. Does he remind you at all of anybody you played with during your time?
Maybe, kind of like a Bob Gainey, but maybe similarities. I mean, size-wise, no. But just their temperament a little bit, the way they play the game, nose to the grindstone, nonstop, go out there and sacrifice your body. And Bob had certainly those qualities, I think Brendan might be a little more vocal or talkative than Bob was. Bob was that quiet leader, but Brendan, again, he leads by example on the ice, and Bob did that too.
Wasn't it 2 separated shoulders that Bob played with at one point, Knuckles, something like that?
He dislocated one and separated one.
And he played like that.
Yeah. He was all messed up.
Trotty got him in that '84 series behind the net.
Yeah.
Gallagher remind you of any of your teammates, Rick, either in Washington or Montreal?
Well, not in Washington. Not in Washington, for sure.
They could have used the Brendan Gallagher in Washington.
You know, you talk about personalities and stuff that a lot of guys don't get recognized for. I mean, I look at a guy like Mike McVie. Remember that guy, Mike McVie?
Yeah.
Just quiet, soft-spoken guy, but he came to play and he did what he could do each and every night. And, you know, I like Mike, even though they confused him and I for looking the same. But, you know.
I was going to say, you guys looked like brothers with the mustaches back in the day.
I'd say
twins.
But anyways, a good quality kid that showed up every game.
Well, the thing with Brendan Gallagher, 100% effort has been there from day one. As he said, he never would have made it to the NHL without that because he wasn't the most skilled guy, but nobody works harder. Anyway, that's it for this bonus episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll have a couple of more bonus episodes coming up over the next few days. Meanwhile, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel.